Hello.
Hi.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
A very long time.
Yeah.
Like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Lots of shit happened.
Yeah?
Georgie, you want to explain what happened?
My computer?
Yeah. Georgie decided to get a new computer.
Yes.
And, first of all, the parts didn't fit in the case.
Yep.
Then, what was it? Was it something like...
Windows 7...
she couldn't install the Windows 7 shit. Then she discovered that it couldn't run Windows 7, so she had to install Windows 10 instead. And generally, it just took a whole month for her to get a new computer.
Nearly a whole month.
Nearly a whole month.
Not a whole month.
So,
but my computer's quite nice now.
Yes.
It's got a nice soundproof case.
So we can finally get back to recording with each other again. So
Yeah.
we're going to continue with this.
Yes.
And hopefully get a fucking ending.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe, maybe not. Right.
Is this where we ended off last time?
Yes.
I
It
can't remember
most
shit,
assuredly is. Okay. Voice.
Bonnie didn't have a voice.
He didn't have a... He had a kind of a voice.
You are horny. You're horny.
I'm not. He's
Oh,
not
really?
right now.
God. Get a room, bub, that isn't mine, please. Yes,
Right.
cough up your lungs, please.
Yes.
It's my kink.
Okay. Seems there's nothing for me to do this morning. I guess they don't need me at the police department. Not that I mind. I'm a fucking criminal, you see. I don't want them to discover my secret identity as the dragon burglar.
The dragon bug.
Right, straight off the bat, I guess we're going straight
I wonder who you'll pick.
Yes.
Great, I have to do...
Ding dong. Guess she's here.
Great, voices for me, great.
Whoa, shit.
Oh, she's a sad
She's
baby.
sad. Hey, Anna.
Her voice was just generic American, right? Hey.
What's going on? You sounded pretty worried on the phone.
Worried? If I was worried, that would mean I was afraid of something that might happen, but I'm way beyond that. I know exactly what's going to happen to me. It's over. It's all over.
What are you talking about?
First they came to my lab, and now they went to my home, too.
Who did? It's gonna be the police, isn't it?
Oh.
Because last we met with
Yeah.
her lab had been raided by police.
The police! They raided the place. They had a warrant and everything. I already know that they have all they need to convict me. I'm going to die in prison.
Why?
Because of those tests I did on you.
Really?
Why? That's a job, isn't it?
You will die in prison because you looked at my fingernail under the microscope? I'm a bit confused. Why don't you start from the beginning?
Alright.
A long time ago, in a place far, far away. No backstory. Or whatever.
Monologue from me! This goes years back, and you already know half the story. I was a brilliant mind who had skipped years in school and was on the fast track through university and the incredibly lucrative career in front of me. You wouldn't believe the offers I had, based on all my accomplishments. I was still in school and already solving problems that no one had even touched before. I had so many awards lining my shelves that the new ones just went straight to the trash. I didn't need them. I just enjoyed the challenge. Besides, I couldn't care less what some old people thought about my work, as if I needed their approval. I was already more than any of them could have ever dreamed to be. Bruhahaha, ego trip. The next problem I was going to tackle was an incurable disease. I started my research, but in an ironic twist of fate, I ended up contracting the very same disease myself.
Oh, God. What disease is this?
Whether someone had not been following health and safety protocols as well as they should have, or I was just unlucky, I'll never know. But the reality was, I now had a disease that was treatable but not curable. She's fucking dying, mate. It's gonna be like Monster Calls. It's gonna be sad as fuck. Despite having helped an incredible amount of people with my work, I was now the one who needed help. Yet there was no one who could help me. No one but myself. I was already planning on working on a cure anyway, and what better reason could there be than doing it to save myself? I told no one about my affliction and set out to do what many others had failed to. Any materials I need to start my work would easily acquire just by waving my status around. I had free reign over my own lab. I could have even gotten assistance if I wanted to, but I knew there would only be liabilities. I even had a few good leads for ways to combat the disease, although the one that I chose to pursue was not exactly legal.
Oh shit.
Ah, no, naughty little dragon lady.
Not...
Oh no.
Should have got Dr. House.
Are you being intentionally dense?
Huh?
He'd just have snarked her to death.
They'd have snarked themselves to death.
Yes!
It's a snark off!
Snark off! Not without prior approval by the council, my research was promising, though, and while I submitted the paperwork, I knew that these things always move slowly. Being pushed through the various boards and committees could have taken months, if not years, depending on how generous they would be. I just couldn't afford to wait that long, as I was working against the clock.
That dastardly clock.
Not the clock! The Clock King?
What?
Never mind. So while waiting for the paperwork to be approved, I'd already started with my work. I fully expected them to approve it eventually, but but how could they not, given I was tackling an incurable disease?
Well, this is going to be obvious. They didn't approve it, did they?
No shit. The method I was going to use was not necessarily a new one, but it was controversial. It didn't even cross my mind that anyone would object, seeing as I would cure thousands, if not millions, of future people. But I was younger then, and a little more naive than I am now.
Wait, so she must have been working on this for years.
Yeah. In the end, my whole project came crashing down in flames. The proposal that I was sure would be approved was ultimately rejected, putting all the work I had already done into jeopardy. I had already made good progress at the time, too. After the rejection, there was going to be an inspection on my workplace in order to determine the progress I had made on the project, which they assumed had been within legal bounds and didn't include the controversial thing outlined in the paperwork.
What is this controversial thing, though?
A dick. No. Of course, that meeting was just going to be a pretense, because I knew there were already rumors going around about what really went on in my lab. It was a sex dungeon. No, in the end, I had very little warning. Thankfully, I managed to dispose of most egregious evidence before they arrived. They found proof of my wrongdoing, but since they didn't find evidence of how far I had already proceeded, I was able to deny most of their accusations. I'm a fucking liar. Using the controversial method when it hadn't been approved was still seen as a very grievous offense, however. I was charged and sentenced harshly, though the sentence was suspended due to their lack of evidence. With all I had done for them, they knew better than to take away my license, and I was able to continue work in other areas, under the condition that it was within a council-owned facility. Sad baby. Carry on. Read!
Ellie's just staring at me.
She stares at everyone.
We have a dog this time.
Yes.
Right.
Who is also, like, Anna. Dying.
Do you want to say that shit?
Well, you know. It's just a coinky-dink, eh?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, carry on.
Okay.
Carry on before I get miserable. Carry on. Carry on.
I see. So I assume that those tests on me were against whatever conditions they set for the suspended sentence?
Exactly.
Why didn't you just do things the proper way and wait for the paperwork to clear?
Before my paperwork would even get through, you'd be long gone. Using you as a test subject would have been a process that the council would have to discuss with humanity. As such, there might have been another trade agreement and who knows what else. I just didn't have the time. Quite frankly, I didn't even know how much longer I have left. This is my death sentence.
You thought my test results would help you find a cure?
And that's never going to happen now.
How did they find out so quickly? It's not been that long since I came to your lab.
It wasn't just those tests. There was Reza too.
I thought Reza refused.
Eh.
But Reza told me he didn't give you any of his blood when you asked for it.
Because that's not what I got from him.
What?
What? This is my life we're talking about. Do you think I didn't spend hours on the ground in the hallway of the facility after Reza's first visit, trying to find a stray hair or anything else I could use? Or that when I gave him the first generator, I didn't try to graze his skin just enough so that I could salvage a few skin cells?
How did they find out about all this?
It was Damien, my assistant, the piece of shit.
Oh,
fuck,
this little
cuss
fucking
word!
snit. No, she said curses before. She said bastard a while ago.
That's not very...
It's still
That's
counted.
tame.
Yeah. So shit, really.
Shit! Okay,
So
carry
he
on.
was a little fucking snitch.
He was blackmailing me.
Oh,
Oh,
cunt.
that the bastard.
Why?
Because he's jealous of me. Jealous of my success.
Well, he was jealous. He's dead now,
dead.
isn't he?
He found out what I was doing with the stuff I could salvage from Reza. I didn't mind giving him what he wanted, though. I just wanted to live. When he died and the police searched his apartment, they found all the evidence he had on me. And now everything is coming down, and I will be punished to the full extent of the law, and I will die in prison. My work will forever be tainted. Not that I'll care about that when I'm dead. Do you remember that childhood friend of mine I told you about? No.
You don't?
No.
That was on, like, when she was testing us. God, the voice break.
I can't remember. But anyway, I never wanted to end up like... Oh yeah, I remember now. I never wanted to end up like her. It seems not even I can do anything to escape that fate. Maybe I deserve it.
Oh.
Maybe it's my punishment. I have to die like she did because I left her. I'll spend my last days bedridden in a prison cell, and no one will visit me or care. And you know what? With all that data I got from you, I might have actually found a cure. I don't want to cry in front of you. I don't want the attention or the pity. I don't want it. I've got a lot. I told you I'd do a lot of reading today. I didn't cry back when I was diagnosed, and I'm sure as heck not going to cry now. Is that why you've got tears in your drawing, love?
In your drawing.
The drawing!
Yeah,
She
I know.
is!
Okay.
I admit that I was selfish. Always, yet I did great things. At least that's what everyone kept telling me. You know, after the whole affair back then and the suspended sentence, the rumors about me never stopped. Did they warn you about me? Tell you to stay away? I'm sure they have.
No, they haven't, actually.
Reza said something.
Reza said stuff, but no one else.
Why are you still here? Because you're in...
I didn't listen to them, I guess. Just like you. But they didn't say anything, did they?
Mm-mm.
So,
Blech. The council, Damien, Remy... Well, we never talked to Remy, I guess.
No.
They've always been sabotaging me. If everyone just left me alone, I wouldn't even need your help. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? When they gave me that manager position at the facility, that was just to distract me even more, giving me free reign over the lab so I'd be tempted to do something I shouldn't. How could I not at least try? One of their oh-so-important founding principles is how every individual is important. That clearly is not the case with me. At least they never showed it was. Now I can see just how different you are. You're the only one who came to me willingly and without any ulterior motives. Well...
Except to get in your pants. Which
your
I'm not wearing.
non-existent pants.
I've just realised I can see everything.
Or did you?
You invited me, and I just took that invitation.
Just to use you? And you still came back for more. You let me do all those tests on you. Sure, you complained like a pro, but you sat it out for me.
I owed it to you.
You didn't know me anything anymore. Don't.
So what?
Maybe I won't have to die alone after all.
I don't know if I'll be able to be there.
Doesn't matter. You've already done more than enough for me. I'll remember you when I die. Anyway, enough of that. I hope you don't mind me hanging around here. My place still looks like the police raided it. Oh wait, that's exactly what happened.
Do you need help cleaning up?
No, I can pay someone to do it later. I just don't want to be there right now. Nice apartment you got here, by the by. By the way, not by the by. Well, I'm bleeding into this character. Whoops! Not quite as fancy as mine, but this isn't bad either. I guess the council treats you nicely, huh?
Hey, it wasn't my decision.
You're such a VIP, aren't you?
I can't be that important if your apartment is nicer than this. Besides, after your rhetoric about being wild and all that when we went on our date, I assumed you were more of the type of person who just lives in a hole in the ground.
She's homeless. That's not what I said. I told you I can appreciate all kinds of different experiences. I could survive in the wild if I wanted to, though.
Well, why don't you?
Uh-huh.
Be an anarchist.
Oh, no.
No, don't be
No.
an anarchist. That's horrible.
Do you want to know what I did on my last vacation? I just started walking in a random direction. I spent a week in the American accent! Wilderness before I came back.
With Wilson.
Wilson! I'm sorry, Wilson! I'm sorry! Okay.
That must have been an adventure. I wouldn't be able to do that without tools. Or Wilson.
Wilson. Hang on. Okay, that was bugging me. Give you some tips if you'd like.
Not sure if I'll ever need them, but I guess I could. They could come in handy.
I could come in handy.
I could come in handy.
Oh, yes.
I have so many hands. I've got 1, 2.
My secret one in my pants.
Yes. Wait.
Remember when Star-Lord said if he had one in his pants, he would be able to drive a ship?
Yeah.
I can drive a ship with my pants. Actually, there's one tip that should take care of everything.
It's the tip right there.
We're children.
Let's hear it then. Oh, you can't hear it.
Just be a dragon. Then you've got everything you need and don't have to rely on tools or other stupid stuff.
Oh, yes, that's so helpful. Yeah, that's super helpful. How do you think I'm supposed to do that?
Not my problem.
Actually, can you tell me about your advances in genetic engineering? Maybe you can make it happen. We can just use that fucking bioweapon lab. Can't we?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fiddling with the sound shit.
We're clipping. My personal ones?
I was speaking more of your society as a whole, that if you have personal experience, that could also be interesting.
We could do so much if we wanted to. Cloning, genetic scrambling, or hybrids of our various different species. Heck, we could even create new species if we wanted to, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Tampering with genetics is not allowed.
Well, we're pretty much the same at the moment, aren't we? Like, genetic stuff is very rigidly controlled.
No cloning.
Well, you can clone it if it's an animal, but no human cloning.
Can I clone my dog?
You could.
Don't.
It'd be fucking expensive as shit, though.
Oh, yeah. worth it for my doggy.
Ellie, baby, you want to be cloned?
Ellie, baby, you want to live forever?
She's perking up. Yeah.
I want you to live forever.
No. Oh, Ellie. She's stretching. We're just fawning over a creature they can't see.
Yep.
Perfect.
It's my precious puppy, okay?
Why?
Our enlightened society does not see any value in it. Besides, you know about our creation myth, right?
The one about a human creating you?
Yeah, that one. It's the only one we have. Anyway, we're not to tamper with the perfect images after which we were created.
And what would those be?
The belief is that each species was molded for particular tasks, or a particular role in our society.
Really?
Some of them aren't even wrong. They suggest certain species should go into certain jobs because they are naturally higher, because of their naturally higher aptitude in those fields.
Can you give an example?
Well, let's just say that while everyone can join the police force, you'll never be the flyer on duties unless you belong to a species that can fly.
That much is a given. I was talking more about if there's any sort of discrimination, for example. Oh, we getting into speciesism.
Oh no!
Hey.
You could say so. These structures can be pretty rigid in places, especially where their council is concerned. They really like to employ the members of the various species in their traditional roles. Ironically enough, the perpetual nuance, you know as Remy...
Nuance? It says
nuisance!
nuisance.
I can't read. Cut that out! Ironically enough, the perpetual nuisance you know as Remy was
No, I'm not going to cut that out. I'm going to repeat that 5 times.
Nuance.
Nuance. Nuance. Nuance.
Nuance.
I can read.
Sure.
Alright, I just won't read. Have fun.
No.
Known as Remy was a revolutionary case where that didn't happen.
In what way?
Well, the council's aside, particularly one...
What, Georgie? It says aid.
The a
What's
council's
wrong
aid...
with you?
Dude, I'm tired today. I haven't been reading in a while. I've been drawing, thank you very much.
Should have done my warm-up yesterday. Come on, continue.
Well, a council's aide, particularly one who works in the archives, is usually a member of the species with more dexterous hands. You can't really expect a 4-legged species to do that kind of job well. And he doesn't. He's really been a disaster. He's basically become the laughingstock of the whole town. And he sounds like he has a cult all the time. When Remy initially got the position, there was a lot of controversy about the subject. Some liked it, some didn't.
I thought that for Mera, politics was a popularity contest. Doing something controversial and divisive like that doesn't really fit that image.
She wasn't like that in the beginning. Certainly caused people to remember her, though, and now that people know her, she has changed her attitude a bit. It was a good move, because it kept her in the spotlight all the time. She's using it to gain popularity now.
So she just likes the attention?
I don't know why she does it, and frankly, I don't care. You'd have to ask her yourself, but I doubt she'd tell you. I wouldn't expect honesty from someone like her.
Politics always used to be so messy back home. Scandals, arguments, lies, they were everywhere.
And walls.
Oh, and that bitch Hillary.
A lot of walls.
Yeah, wolves.
You won't believe it, it's gonna be great. I can't do Trump, okay?
Yeah.
Current! Topical! Shut the
Topical
fuck up.
humour, eh? It's the best kind, ain't it?
Well, haven't you always wanted to be ruled by a Cheez-It? Better than, Hillary.
Yeah.
Oh no, the shitlords around.
No!
Not the Kyrgyzstanis.
No, they're coming
Now
out
we've
the
just-
woodwork.
Everyone hates us now.
Yeah.
Carry on! We could enjoy this on our own. We do get the occasional scandal from time to time, and of course there's always rumors. You can't really make people stop talking.
Stop it. Stop yapping. No, I won't. That's not even talking.
You sound like you're attempting a Monty Python skit. Failing in every way.
Yep. In a way, I'm glad we don't have all that anymore. Yes, it all got fucking blown up!
Yeah!
It was the best!
Great clipping, by the way. Why not?
At some point, it just gets tiring. People get loud and argumentative, and those are supposed to be our leaders.
That's not something people would like here. If you're a council member who wants to be popular, you don't engage in that kind of behavior.
That sounds like a nice change of pace.
Not necessarily, since it also leads to reluctant agreements and sweeping issues that should be talked about under the rug. You know what? That doesn't jive with me. Jive with me.
Was there a dragon Hitler? Was there a dragon Stalin? Do they have dragon commies?
Dragon Marxist. Dragicists.
Do they have dragons who dye their horns neon colours?
Dranarchists.
Dranarchists.
I tried. They like to preserve this fantasy of peace and harmony in our society. For me, it's just so fake. People pretend to be something they aren't to conform, because they don't want to stand out. They become faceless puppets, like drones in a hive or cogs in a machine. What kind of world do we live in where speaking one's mind is seen as something bad? I never held back. Now see where that got me.
Wait, so do they just, like, not have free speech? Or do they just, like, choose not to?
That's fucking horrifying.
It doesn't sound like they have laws against it, it's just that something they're, like...
I guess it's culturally
yeah,
enacted.
culturally embedded.
Yeah.
Not legally dictated.
That's fucking horrifying.
Well, yeah, even if it's not legally dictated, it's still kind of...
That's like
bad.
Canada.
No, we're getting all the beef this episode.
What? Canada's... Well, or China. Or something.
Let's just start a war with the whole world, Georgie. You and me. We'll fight them all.
We'll fight them all. We won't die. We won't.
I bet some would argue that it just would...
Now
It
who's
would just
messing up,
be
bitch?
easier to conform, then.
I can never do that, and besides, I don't want to. There's this thing called integrity. And if there's one thing this society needs, that's it.
Now you're starting to sound like a politician.
Jeez, Trump!
America 2020 elections. Anna is the new president.
Our first female dragon president!
Oh, it's so progressive. It's so...
Our vice president is horny?
No, we're the first man. Apparently.
We're the first man, indeed.
Is that the term?
I think so.
Or would it be... If it's first lady, would it be first lord?
First gentleman.
First gentleman.
First gent.
Yes, I'm totally a gentleman.
Well, I guess they haven't really figured that out yet.
Yeah.
But they will. In about... I don't know. Whenever there's someone who's actually... you know...
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like an arsehole, Georgie. Oh, dang it. Oh, I need to read.
Yes,
oh,
the first gay president, clearly.
Hello!
That would be weird.
That would be funny.
It would be funny, but it would be weird. Keep going.
I'm trying
Come
to think
on.
of some gay stereotypes to enact.
Come on.
Okay. If that's what your politician sounds like, maybe they aren't so bad. Sometimes it's just, I just want to walk up to some of ours and shake them until they wake up and accept the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
You are not Jack Nicholson.
I know.
I don't give a
I
damn what
wasn't-
you think you are entitled to.
I wasn't even trying to do an impression. I was just fucking quoting.
Okay.
What is the truth?
Quote one in piece of shit.
If we get the joke now. No.
I'm a scientist. Truth are facts that are empirically verifiable by science and tests. After all, the tests I do on my job are to find out if assumptions are true or not.
I suppose if you ask different people, their definitions of truth would be very different.
What's truth to you then?
Why is that a blush? Oh shit! We have to make a philosophical decision.
Truth is what I feel.
Well, that just seems
Feels
like a-
before reals, man.
Truth
No.
is what I feel is right. Nah, that's dumb.
What truth is what can be proven, and if it can't be proven, then they'll go with the best thing they've got for it, hypothetically.
So yeah, we share her view.
There aren't nearly enough people like that around here. You do seem to like talking about this kind of stuff, though.
I'm not an ambassador for nothing, you know.
You're an ambassador so you can discuss the nature of truth with different cultures. You know, if you ask the wrong kind of person, these kinds of discussions could turn very ugly.
Yep. I'm certainly here to learn about what you're thinking and how your society works on a deeper level. Of course, you wouldn't just walk up to someone on the street and start talking. Hello.
Can I just say 32 minutes of talking?
Yep.
These are long, man.
Yep.
Maybe you should be talking with someone in social studies then.
No, not social studies.
Oh no!
God damn it, no. Not necessarily. Even if someone like that gave me their opinion, it's still important to hear the people's voices for themselves.
I need to yawn. Okay. I just went Wookie there. Wookiees. Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to know?
That's rather out of the blue.
Forward, eh?
How much do you really like me?
That's not the kind of question I was expecting.
Yeah, neither was I.
No.
You call me when things went down, and you say you don't really know anyone else.
So what?
Is it that hard to admit that you like someone?
You know me a little by now, and know what I'm like. Whatever you're looking for, you know I'm not that kind of material.
Not even as a friend?
You want to use emotionally laden words to describe our relationship? We met a few times, and that does it for you?
This isn't about me. Before anything happens to either of us, I just want to know.
You want me to tell you how I feel about you? Even if something happened between us, you know it's not made to last. You'll go back to your own world, and I'll probably spend the next few days in prison.
Days?
Years.
That's a rather shorter sentence.
I'll spend the few days I have left. I don't know if it's actually years.
I only have 24 hours. The doctor was 23 hours late. Wait.
Shit.
Just fool's dead.
Fuck.
You wouldn't like the commitment anyway, would you?
True. I wouldn't let something like that hold me back. People don't like me, and I don't like people. That's how it's always been. Right now, though, I'd have to say that you're probably the person I hate the least.
Oh,
such compliments.
Such compliments.
So sweet.
That's something, I guess.
Dude. And I also can't deny that you have a certain exotic quality about you. What? Exotic? I'm glad I didn't
Now
read
you're
that.
talking.
I'm glad I didn't read that as erotic.
That would have been brilliant.
You have an erotic quality about you. I wonder why. But enough about me. If you've put up with me for this long, it can't all just be your own unselfish kindness, can it?
No, I wanted to get in your fucking pants.
Yeah, bitch. I don't hate you too.
That's the most fucking backwards way of saying I love you.
Yes.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you too.
That should be how it's done.
Yeah.
I love you is so stereotypical and stupid.
Let's go with that.
Ah! I guess we feel the same way then. You know, this might be our last opportunity to do something. Why not make it worth it? Ah,
Wait, what are we talking here?
Gonna fuck. If you say so. Do it.
Do you wanna?
Do it. Is that a yes?
Yes. Did we just consent to dragon sex?
She's straight
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wait, no, I have to narrate this, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Do
Fuck.
it! Do it! Do it! Do it! They're gonna fuck!
Wait, it's gonna be interrupted, isn't it?
Better be.
I bet right
I
now
don't wanna
this is
be-
gonna get interrupted.
I don't want to be traumatized by dragon sex.
You're gonna be scarred. Georgie, look away, you precious innocent soul.
Please.
Wait, I'm talking so you'll hear it anyway, it doesn't matter.
Carry on.
She strode forward, reaching out with a claw before she hooked it into the neckline of my shirt. Then she stabbed me.
She killed me. Oh, hello. You look like Barney.
What are you doing? Did you not know what that implied?
Well, we have to take these off, don't we?
Oh, not like that, you ruined them. I'll do it.
Alright, so fussy.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, we just fucked a dragon. Well,
Something interspecies sex! Another day! Woo! Yay!
Oh
I'm
my
clipping
god.
it all!
Oh,
Oh, fuck, man.
another free day. Yay me! I got laid!
She got laid!
I am no longer a virgin.
Woo!
I had sex with a dragon.
Yay! It was so special.
What the fuck am I doing with my life?
It turns out it's all his dream. He's just hugging into his body pillow. He's a weeaboo shit.